Fish Gang, the most hated Plane Crazy YouTuber Tankfish here, and today, there's a f***ing cicada outside. Can you shut the I know you want to bang, but like, shut up. Anyways, welcome to my garbage dump. Today I'll make a showcase on my builds that are not on YouTube. Because first, I'm too lazy, and second, they don't work so well. So don't request them in the comments section, because I won't read your comments. This is a garbage dump. Why would I check stuff in the garbage dump anyway? So this mech right here is called the Century. I made this right after I finished Armageddon, because the creator of this game was like, hey, cool, you made a mech that reached the maximum building height. How about I increase the maximum building height right after you finish the last part of your mech tutorial, so you can go f yourself. And oh boy, I f myself hard. So yeah, this mech has a slimmer profile compared to Armageddon that is just fat, because, you know, maximum building height. And this mech has a head, though the walking mechanism is exactly the same as the Armageddon one, which means outdated, because that video was created 8 months ago. And in 8 months, they broke the pistons, and they changed the motors. And that's why if your mech's leg have the same configuration as Armageddon's, you're gonna walk like a giant baby. So if you haven't figured it out yet, to fix this, it's rather simple. You just have to turn off lock and turn on reset on your leg motors. And you can delete the pistons too, but if you delete them, the walking animation is going to be less realistic. But it's gonna walk better, so do whatever you want. And believe me, I totally forgot the controls of this mech. Pretty sure it has more controls than the number of brain cell I have in my head, which is, you know, not a lot. And this mech has more joints than Armageddon, which makes it 100 times more laggy and 100 times more likely to break and be flown to the Andromeda Galaxy. Next up, we have the smaller version of the FT-47 Falcon, the FT-52. It's just a smaller version of FT-47. It's smaller, that's it. And here we have the Reaper, the fat-ass reversed wind fighter, space fighter. And also, I forgot the controls of this planes too, so don't complain. It's been a long time since I built this. So this plane has a custom engine just to show people that I'm capable of making one. It's not hard. It's just inconvenient. I'm lazy, so you can move the engines to make it look better, and you can also move the wings, make it open, so to make it seem like you can fire a giant laser from your nose, but you can't, because lasers don't exist in Plane Crazy, and that's too bad. And it flies, of course it flies. This is pretty much just like any other planes, but, you know, a little bit cooler. Next up, we have the tripod. If you don't know what a tripod is, it's this. It doesn't work super well. It can move, but it has a very weird walking mechanism, and it just crashed my game. So yeah, the walking mechanism is weird and very complicated, plus I forgot the controls, so I'm not gonna move this thing. But it's cool, it's a tripod. What do you want? Wait, what is Razor Blade? Oh, alright, yeah. So a lot of people say that my Razor Blade attack helicopter doesn't work. So I got curious and I reproduced it. And by reproduce, I mean following my own tutorial. Yes, I followed my own tutorial. Okay, shut the fuck up. And it worked, it works perfectly. I don't understand why some people say that it doesn't work, because it works. That's weird. Of course, it's a little bit unstable because I don't have any gyroscope installed. It's incomplete, basically. I didn't bother to finish it. Oh, and if you're curious about the configuration, I'll show you right here. So if you're having troubles with Razor Blade attack helicopter, just change your motor settings to this, and you should theoretically be fine, alright? And if you don't know how to build a helicopter, go follow the tutorial! Yay! Next up, we have the fish wagons. I made a cinematic on these cars. It's a really good cinematic. I'm very proud of it. Link in the description if you want to see it. Basically, the 4 other cars are a modified version of the orange car in the middle. So basically, what I mean is that if you have the orange car, you can pretty much mod it into the 4 other cars really easily. And truth be told, the orange car, in my opinion, is the ugliest because it's the first generation. I wasn't that good at making cars. But the other cars are basically the same. I just tweaked details here and there. So yeah, if you have the orange car, you can make the 4 other ones rather easily. And a lot of people complain that the wheels are too small. I mean, I could use cylinders, but like that doesn't work well. So it's a choice between aesthetic or effectiveness. Finally, I have Downblade 2.0. As the name suggests, it's basically Downblade but better. So instead of using a giant floating block to carry the plane to the sky, I built another plane, a bigger plane, to carry the smaller plane. I didn't really care about the bigger plane, that's why it's kind of blocky. It has thrusters everywhere. I don't need it to look good, alright? All it has to do is fly. All the details and attentions went on the smaller plane, and it looks absolutely magnificent. I love the design. If I were to make a tutorial on Downblade, I'll probably only make a tutorial on the smaller plane. But anyways, it has basically the same concept as the other Downblade. It's basically a bigger plane carrying the smaller plane to the sky. The bigger plane unleashed the smaller plane from the sky, and blah 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 blah. Though the only difference is that this Downblade can be rearmed. I can change my camera view and fly the bigger plane back to base and put the smaller plane back inside and do the whole skydiving thing again, which is cool and I like it. That's it. That's all I have. Subscribe to Tankfish, not this channel. Tankfish. This is a garbage dump. Why would you subscribe to a garbage dump? God damn it. So yeah, have fun. See you next time.